you're looking to up your Madden skills with the best ebooks in the community, Civil.gg has got you. Pick from one of the 2 membership options and you can use code SPREE for 25% off. What's good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I think we've got a bit of a banger, so I hope you've been having a good day, but maybe we can make it a little bit better. We have a matchup with the No Money Spent team playing the best player in the world, the belt winner, the man that just won $40,000, the beast named Jon, Jonbeast himself. The game is a banger. It is entertaining. Usually when I play Jon, I get flooded. 3-4 touchdowns difference in the game. We try to fight, but eventually, you know, class leads out and he does separate himself. But today, in this gameplay, we fought, we battled, we made a few extra plays than we usually do, and it does come down right down to the wire, and we do manage to have a really good game against one of the best players in the world. So I think you're going to enjoy this one today. If you do enjoy the content, if you are new to the channel, definitely consider popping down, hitting the like button, hitting that subscribe button down below. We are also streaming pretty much every day on Twitch. Link down in the description if you do want to come kick it, vibe out while we're playing with the No Money Spent team, while we're grinding the game. Hey, if you are enjoying the vibes, definitely come through. Now, before we get into the gameplay, I do want to show you the players that we're rocking on the No Money Spent team. We are an 87 overall, so the team's looking pretty good, pretty darn good at the moment. There's still a ton of upgrades we could make, but I'm happy with where it's at. Zach Wilson, the best quarterback in the game with Gunslinger at the moment. We are rocking the Half Lions theme team, so we got speed boost to all of our Lions guys. So Roy Williams, Reggie Bush, Calvin Johnson, Devin Hester all get that +1 speed. We also have those strategy cards, so our wide receivers are getting even more speed as well. So all in all, our offense is pretty stacked. It's pretty stacked. For a No Money Spent team, I'm really happy with where the offense is at. On defense, though, we definitely go a little bit more budget, right? We've got Sean T. He's an absolute beast. We've grinded out Cam. He's an absolute beast. But when we look at our corners and our safeties, you know, our highest overall guy is 90 overall for the rest of the team. So we are running a little bit of a budget squad. We don't have the guys like a Mike Haynes and some of those better corners that are out there. We don't have the best safeties, like maybe Ed Reed could improve the team, or the new Mike Edwards. But we're still fighting and we're still trying to make plays with the team. So this is what we're working with. Abilities-wise, you know the vibes. Acrobats we like. I do have a few mid zones out there trying to make plays for us, but that's the squad. That's the No Money Spent team. We want to keep upgrading the team. We want to keep fighting, but as you'll see in the gameplay, the team does battle, even though it is a little bit outmatched when we match up with goons. Getting into it, we have our matchup here with the beast named Jon. It's going to be his top 3. Running a Raiders theme team. He's going to have speed. He's going to have all the cards. This man is absolutely juiced. We do start off on defense, and straight away, we start off getting caught on our D-line, so not a good way to start. We get spun a couple of times. Defense is looking rough to get started. But the main thing that I know about playing Jon from experience is he loves to run verticals. He likes to run smash return. And even though you know it's coming, he still absolutely goes downfield and lasers you. So I'm trying my best to just switch up coverages, trying to give him different looks. Within 3 plays, he's already down to like the 3 or 4 yard line. So not a good way to start, but I didn't really expect my defense to hold out too much. We're trying to be opportunistic. We're trying to give him different looks, trying to force turnovers. I know that if he takes his time, he makes the right reads. He's just going to be able to move downfield at will. So we're trying to switch things up, and we give him a nice, easy touchdown to get started. Not ideal against the best player in the world, but we do get our chance to go back and equalize. So we're coming out on offense. On defense, Jon has been running this 2-4-5 odd against me. I don't know if that's his normal defense, but he has been running it when I have been playing him. And it gets a ton of pressure. Super important to be able to have quick reads underneath. And when the opportunities come up, you got to take your shots downfield as well. So we're trying to step up in the pocket, trying to make quick reads, trying to make the user cover a whole lot of different areas of the field. So just before we went to the tight end, that time we hit the zig route, slowly moving up the field. Not the most exciting. If you have been in the streams, you know we just want to bomb pretty much every play, but that is just unrealistic. And here's what I'm talking about. We take a few of our underneath routes, and then he does give us the deep post over the top. So we get a nice little 30-yard chunk right there. We are down in the red zone, and the red zone is definitely the hardest spot of the field to score. I'm trying to stay in the pocket. And we do end up taking a sack. But I do notice it's match. And we can take advantage of match if we get protection. We wait for our running back wheel to clear the flats or the zone over on that side of the field. We We had the post running off the zone that was covering over the top, and we find that nice little gap. So we do equalize, and we do equalize, I mean, pretty quickly as well. First play on defense, we do manage to get a sack. That is huge. Again, we're trying to play aggressive. I man up the wheel, and right there, I mean, if I got a clean kick on, if I get a clean click on right there, I think we might be able to get a pick. But his guy does cook man coverage. He gets down the field, and all of a sudden, he's already pretty much in scoring position. Under the 2-minute warning, so the game is actually disappearing pretty quickly. We're trying to give him a different look. You can see we manned up the left side of the field, zoned out the right side. He had an inaccurate throw right there for his first incompletion of the game. You'll notice right here, I got a little bit caught out, right? You can see 2 of my guys are manned up on the running back, but when the defense actually comes out, they're not both manned up. I think it was just a bit of a defensive glitch. It threw me off a little bit. We end up leaving the slant, and we give them an easy score right there. So not ideal, not ideal. Oh, but we do have time before the half to put some points up on the board. Main thing is we can't really turn the ball over. We don't want to score too quickly as well, because we don't really want to get them to get the ball back. So we have to be smart. We have to be efficient, and we have to keep an eye on the clock as we go along. So you'll notice I'm sliding my line. I'm IDing the outside guy. Usually I'd be sending a lot of having delay fades in to help me block. But against this particular blitz, I like blocking the running back. It gives me a bit more time in the pocket. Right there, that's our first incompletion. And I actually thought if I could highball that, I might be able to click and swerve and actually get in front of the defender, kind of box him out and make a play right there. So that would have been nice. Unfortunately, our first incompletion. Next play, we do make it 4th and manageable. 4th and 10, definitely a lot easier than 4th and 20 or 4th and 25. So we go right here. And for one of the first times in the game, our protection actually holds up. We actually get a chance to roll out a little bit. We can see we've got the tight end deep down the field. His user's trying to get there, but we are able to convert and able to move the chain. So right now we've guaranteed ourselves 3. If the opportunity pops up, you know, we're going to take our touchdown. We're going to look for plays, but essentially we want to try play as safe as possible down here. I also, as you can see, we had the slant. There was a window in the middle. If we'd thrown that, wasn't able to make that throw. But we don't also want to give away all of our best plays, you know. Like at this position, he's going to be playing a lot of coverage. He doesn't have to worry about the run because I'm low on timeouts. Because of that, we don't want to give up some of the best things that we like to run in the red zone. So I'm happy to take my 3 going into the half. We get ball, and we're only down 4 points to, hey, the man that just won himself $40,000. So, hey, I'm not too mad about our first half. Guys have been fighting. Defense, hey, looking a bit rough as we put him on skates a little bit right there. The offense has been moving down slowly, you know, converting 3rd and 4th downs when we need to. Looking down the field, you can see right here, you know, it's not always pretty against a player like John. You're going to have to throw the ball away. You don't always have to force the ball downfield. You can see right here, we get the play to Kittle, and we actually click on aggressive catch. Bring him back to the ball to make sure there isn't a collision, no one-on-one animation. To make sure we get that conversion right there. So that's a big play. You can see he manned up the running back that time, so he is switching up his coverages. We were looking to go to the match beater again right there. Nice little combo right here. We've got the bench pivot, so he was holding the zig below. We have like the corner route right there that we can go to. So another play I like, going back to the pivot route from bench pivot. We try to spin, try to get into the end zone. We cannot, but we are down pretty much on the goal line, 5 yards out. If you have been watching any of the times that I've played, I do like the single back wide trips. There's some really good runs out of it. Can be super effective to move the ball against certain defenses. Now, down in the red zone, down on the goal line, I really like running this as an inside cross, and it's usually the running back that you have going underneath. You got the high-low read as we hit the touchdown right there. We give it a slightly different look. We block the running back, and we have a motion drag instead of the running back coming out, and we are able to put up 7 right there. So we have a lead. We have a lead, and it's nearly at the end of the 3rd, so we're doing okay so far. Inaccurate throw from John right there. Only a 2nd incompletion of the game, but I did notice that he did have a backside dig right there. So this time, what we want to do is we want to zone out the right side to make sure we can't run the bench pivot. I take away everything underneath. He tries to bomb, but he's on the run, so he doesn't get the zip. And even though it was open early, we do get the pick with Cam Chancellor there. So we give him a cover 2 look. We zoned it out a little bit. we're able to make him turn the ball over for us right there. So unfortunately, not a good start on the very first play. We do end up throwing it out of bounds. We do end up getting the flag down at 2nd and 22. I go to one of my favorite plays. This is definitely one of my favorite plays in the game. We've got the angle route. We've got the post. And again, we did what we did before. We click on. We bring him back to the ball. We aggressive catch. So he body catches it. And that's a huge play for us right there because we're able to convert 2nd and 22. That could have been really bad if we had an incompletion right there. Now, the thing that I really like about single back wide trips is I can actually audible down from bunch. So I can go from bunch to the single back trips, or I could go the other way. So if I come out in trips and they come out in run defense, I can audible up to bunch and then try to throw my plays from there. So we are down 3.5 minutes in the fourth. We have ball. We want to start using clock. So first down, running the ball just to make sure we're keeping the clock moving. Right here, trying to stand up in the pocket. We get some good protection. A little bit of a slide to the right. Just enough to give us time to throw the crosser downfield. And now we're already down in the red zone. Already down in the red zone. We want to stay inbounds as much as possible. Use up as much clock as we can. Try to give him some different looks. Try to do some things that we haven't been doing all game long. Right here, Reggie Bush gets a little bit of separation. Almost takes it into the crib. But we do go out of bounds at the 1. Try the goal line play. Try to run power. That is a bit of an L. Going back to old faithful runs. We run the zone and we do sneak in with Reggie Bush. So just like that, we have a 2-score lead. 2:09 on the clock. We just need to make him work for it. We need to make him work as he goes down the field. You can see originally my defense isn't too bad, right? And then we man guys up. We leave the tight end wide open. We get a big play. He swerves. We miss the tackle. And just like that, 10 seconds later, we give up a touchdown to John. He comes out on, not 4th down, but on chance for a 2-point conversion. He loves running dig return. And it's just a money play. It's a money play. I'm not 100% how to go ahead and stop it. He converts, and we're only up 2 after all that. He comes out, onside kicks, probably just to make sure we don't run out the clock. We have the ball. 1:56 on the clock. He only has 2 timeouts. It's not the most exciting thing, but you kind of want to play smart. Against a player like John, it's pretty dope to be able to have a chance to actually win a game. So we do run the ball right there, take a bunch of clock with us. 2nd down, he might be expecting the run, but right here, we do go ahead and throw the ball. We do step up in the pocket. We throw the tight end wheel. And just like that, 1:18 on the clock, John has 1 timeout left. And we have the ball in field goal range. So we've already turned it on conservative. I know we just took a shot right there, but we don't have to worry about that. As long as we're not taking consecutive shots over and over again, we're going to be fine. And it's not exciting, but we are just going to run the ball and try run as much of the clock as possible. So right there, we get tackled at 39 seconds. 9 seconds, we get a chance to actually kick the field goal. Making sure we get it as well, because I don't want him to only need a field goal to win the game. But we go up 5 with 5 seconds to go, and we just need to play it smart. Now, John actually comes out with 2 tight ends, which because of that, we don't come out in 3-man deep. 2-man, if we had just our 3-man deep, he might have been out of weak box if he decided to run the ball. He has his tight end where a wide receiver usually would be. He tries to run the PA read or PA fork with like the S post over the top. He has a slow tight end there instead of one of his normal 95, 96 speed wide receivers. And just like that, just like that, the no money spent team gets maybe a little bit of a lucky win. A hard-fought dub against one of the best players in the world. So we'll definitely take that. So yeah, we did manage to sneak away with a win against John. Now, we played John again in the very next game. And it went back to normal. I got flooded. I lost by 3 touchdowns. I don't think I even scored offensively. I think I got a safety, gave me 2 points, and that's about it. So, you know, this was probably the 1-10, 1-20, 1-50 game where we play well. We make the plays that we need to get the dub. But essentially, if you come through and hang out in the stream, you know the vibes. We like the sweats. We like to play the good players. We want to learn the game, get better at the game, try to figure out what we like with a no money spent team and make upgrades from there. So I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the battle. I'm sure we'll get chances to match up with John in the future. Maybe we'll even be able to sneak out another dub. But that is going to be us for today, folks. Again, if you are new to the channel, you do enjoy the vibes, definitely consider popping down, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button down below. Every little bit of support is very much appreciated. So thank you very much for doing that. But that is going to be us for today, folks. Thank you very much for coming through. Take it easy, everyone. You can call me Spree, and we out.